Hello everybody, it's Wanda from Crazy Days, and today Danny's been out fertilizing our onions. These are the old-timey multiplying onions. This is what I put in my smoked turkey salad. I stole me a few of these. It was amazing. What are you doing?
Oh, well, we talk about we eat fresh all the time, and rather than waiting to harvest all these carrots at one time and kind of can all of them and everything, we're leaving them in the ground a little longer this time. And I'm coming out, just going through, kind of thinning some of them out and washing them off to, you know, just to eat fresh as we go along. We're going to try to make this bed last as long as we can and eat fresh. And then if it comes down to it and we just have to get them out, we'll freeze dry the rest of them, because that seems to be the better way of preserving them. Rather than canning them. Matter of fact, they taste a lot better when they're freeze dried. They taste like fresh.
So why don't you get me about 5 or 6 extra, and I'll throw them on a freeze dry tray, because I'm freeze drying later today.
Okay, we can do that.
That's
You got to get in the jungle, babe.
all right, y'all. I planted pieces of turmeric way on back in the spring. And look at this. I want to show y'all. Look at the harvest.
Look at the harvest.
This is high-dollar turmeric.
That's it. Oh, my word.
You can't beat this. Look at this
Baby,
plant.
look at that. Look at that. That's called growing in a high tunnel.
I mean, this stuff is amazing. This is something you need on one herb, I guess I would say, you need on your homestead. And
oh, my word.
Right now, I'm fixing to freeze dry some. You can dehydrate. I'm going to replant some because it'll come back out shortly and go again. But I'm clearing it up. And let me show you this corner over here. Let me get out of the jungle.
See if we can get around here where we can see you. Oh, I see some left.
Yeah, I haven't dug all of them. I wanted to show them. Now, the ginger, I think this is a Hawaiian ginger. So we're leaving it right now. It's still pretty and green.
It's pretty and green.
But look at this.
Look at that.
I mean,
you just have to dig through the soil. It may be all in that soil everywhere.
This one is the biggest one. I didn't dig it up. The plant was one of the bigger plants. I almost need a potato fork.
I hear it cracking.
Look at that. And I ain't even got to it yet. Look.
This is high tunnel growing right here.
I mean, this is high-dollar turmeric. This is what you pay for in the grocery stores, a fabulous price. Look at this.
Look at that.
There's the original. Now, I can plant that back and it'll probably grow. But, I mean, that one plant.
Oh, my word.
That is amazing.
There's enough turmeric right there to do Lord knows what with.
You know what, guys? I'm going to bless some people. I'm going to put some on Etsy, and if you want turmeric from Deep South to grow on your place, it won't be enough for you to have medicinal purposes all the time, but you can use it for medicinal purposes if you want to. I don't think there was any further. This was...
I tell you what, this high tunnel has amazing. It's been amazing. I mean, literally amazing.
I don't think I had him in the corner here. This ginger is the edible ginger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some edible ginger back in the corner and let it go. Now my turmeric is coming out. We're going to rearrange somewhat.
Guys, that's... The space of the bed she's in here is about 2 foot wide, and she had it in a 4 foot section. 2 by 4.
Yeah.
A 2 foot by 4 foot section.
And I mean, look at... Y'all, it don't get no better than this.
Look at that.
This stuff is amazing.
Oh my word, and it goes along with... Look what's down here. Look at all this.
Look.
So how many... Oh, man.
This is amazing stuff.
And that wasn't all of it you just had. No, you just had what you could get.
I've done dug. Yeah, I've done dug a lot of this. I dug several plants a week ago.
Wow. That's just... Look at how tall. That stuff must have been over 6 feet tall?
Good 5 or 6.
Yeah, look at that.
It was very tall. 4, 5 foot.
Yeah, I mean...
That's 4.
No, that's 50-something inches, and you got it a foot up off the ground.
So if I did it that way?
You're about 6 feet tall. Yep.
Okay.
Good 6 foot tall.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's amazing.
And I'm sure there's something you can do with these. I hadn't looked it up, but y'all, I'm gonna take and put probably like when I say a finger or a toe, that's probably gonna be fingers. Some of this has some little toes on it. You see how smaller they are. But for the price, you'll get a few pieces of this to get started with.
Yeah. We might bless some people on Etsy with that.
I think that's what I'm going to do because I don't need this
We've
much.
already put up so much, and here we are.
I got some going in the freeze dryer today.
Yeah.
And
makes good powder, though.
Oh, yeah.
And the powder, you know, if you do it right, the powder will last for 20-something years. I mean, so how can you not...
Yeah.
How can you not do this? All
right, guys. Look at my potatoes.
These potatoes over here.
Look at the tomatoes and the carrots. The English peas I found to bloom. Look right here.
Oh, let me get around there. Let me get around here.
Look right here.
That cripple, get around here. See. Look at that.
My first English pea bloom.
Look at those English peas down through there, guys. Look at that.
Let me show them my cotton. All right, this is December the 26th. Yesterday, this was full bloom. And I didn't get out here to film it, but you can see it's just now dead. It was full bloom yesterday on Christmas. I mean, December 25th, go figure. This one didn't take. But down here, I have 1, 2, 3 full cotton bolls right now that did take. And I've had about a dozen or so more blooms, but I've got at least 3 that I know took. We had to keep it shut up for a while.
Stand beside this eggplant right here.
Y'all,
look at this eggplant.
Isn't this amazing? Look at this.
Look at that. That eggplant is as tall as she is almost.
And it's amazing.
Got the blooms on it.
We've not had any pollinators because I've had it shut up because of the weather last week. But
yeah, we've had to leave it kind of shut up.
I don't know if I'll ever grow an eggplant on it, but the plant is amazing.
Well, if the plant don't die, it's constantly
growing.
Constantly growing. I mean,
it's beautiful.
Maybe
here's another English pea bloom.
Yep, I see that over there.
This is my Trail of Tears beans. Look at this. There's one here, and there's one here. Trail of Tears beans coming back out.
These are all coming back out. Look at this tomato plant right here.
It's already chest high.
It's already almost as tall as she is.
Now, this is my Red Ripper peas. Look at this. I took all the leaves off and look at the new growth.
The new growth coming
everywhere. Out. All these leaves are new.
Everything's new. She stripped this thing.
Isn't that amazing? Look how much new here. I don't
know if you can look over here.
Did you find a pea?
Big old long pea hanging over here. But all these new leaves have come back on it.
My peppercorn here is loaded. We're just waiting to see if it does anything.
Let me see if I can focus this in with that.
Look at the peppercorn.
Look at the little peppercorns on it.
Isn't that amazing? We're just anxious to see if it does anything.
There's a lot of them on there, though.
Yeah. And then this side, all these potatoes, if they just make a few potatoes, Danny and I are loving that we have potatoes in December.
Yeah.
And we got those in the field, so we're going to have some soon in here. About time we need to be planting them.
Probably about the time we should be planting them. And then we have another peppercorn right over here. These are actually looking a little bigger.
Look at this peppercorn, how big.
Look at that.
It's amazing. So
I hope they hang in there.
And I just fertilized it. The cold got, it didn't get cold, but it got enough that, it was doing a little bit of damage.
See if I can get up where you look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
Huh. It's interesting. Don't know that much about them, but they...
All right, this is my green stalk. I took the fingerling potatoes out of this one the other day. We had fingerling potatoes to eat. I'm fixing to take it out of these two. We're going to down this and see what we have in these. And
we'll be moving this over to the new greenhouse.
Move it to the new greenhouse and redo these 3 tiers. When we get over there, we'll see how many fingerling potatoes we have, because we enjoyed these, I think, on the grill the other day.
We did, yeah. They were on the grill. They were real nice.
I mean, see? That one's not big, but it's there. So the plant's dead, so I've got to down these. And
got to down them. And then what is this you got here? This is the rutabagas.
Your rutabagas. Look. I don't know if they're going to make
I don't know if they're going to make a root or not, but they got a top on them, don't they?
The tops are gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
then we got, what is this?
That's a tea tree plant.
Now this is, when we say tea tree, now this is not the tea tree oil. This is a tea tree.
Like you make tea.
You make tea out of.
To drink.
To drink, yeah.
It puts on berries. All right, we have okra that's drying in here.
We're leaving it to dry, yeah.
And then we have a few Egyptian walking onions. Then we have our carrots.
Now this tomato plant looks a little different.
This is probably
the leaves on it look a little. You pulling the leaves off, baby?
Got bugs is eating it. This one came from the chicken yard.
I know, but the leaves look a little different.
It's different from some of the others. I'm gonna take it and show you.
You got carrots all right in here, yeah.
You see?
Yeah, see the difference. That was the point I was trying to make, the difference in the leaves. These are very variegated or serrated along the edges. These are not.
Yeah, 2 different tomato plants.
Totally 2 different tomatoes.
Even.
And then these is, look at the blooms.
Oh yeah, I've got lots of blooms.
All these blooms.
Trying to keep them where maybe we'll have a tomato before long, but I don't know. I haven't seen tomatoes yet.
Yeah, and then they go all the way down. You got potato plant laying.
And a few potatoes right there.
Yeah, they're laid all across the tomatoes. And now you could probably get those bottom leaves off them tomato plants there. And they touch that soil like that. That's high risk. Okay, that's about all you really need off of there.
And then we've got a few weeds here.
A few little weeds in here, but
I mean, you see how fast it takes to weed eat. I mean, not long.
Not long at all. I mean, it's the carrots are sparsely, but tomatoes love carrots, and carrots love tomatoes. I got a couple of leaves off the bottom of this one here that really needs to come off. Yeah, that gets them off where the water splatters up on them, gets the disease started.
And then we've got a few weeds.
Some sorrel looks like, yeah.
Yeah, and it'll keep coming back.
It'll keep coming back because that little bulb's down in the ground on it, but got all kind of little weeds. But it doesn't take but just a second, like she said, to run through this, you know.
And then you're done.
You're done. Like you'll see some grass down in here. I mean, guys, that's the extent of it. I mean, we basically weeded the whole bed just
2 seconds.
2 seconds flat. Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous? We're back full circle. The turmeric turned out awesome. I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of the greenhouse. It's been an amazing year this year. Go back and watch my greenhouse videos, or high tunnel. I call it a greenhouse most of the time, but it is a high tunnel. Grower Solution, check it out. Link in the description. They have all size kits. This one is a 16 by 36. Got a Deep South code where you get some off. But to grow stuff, and people ask why I grow just a variety, it's because I wanted more than tomatoes and lettuce. Most people do tomatoes, peppers, and lettuce in their greenhouse.
Smell of that stuff.
I know.
I'm sitting here, it's amazing.
I've proven this past year and a half, and Danny has too with his fruit greenhouse, high tunnel, that you can grow more than just tomatoes, lettuce, and peppers. I've grown an amazing variety of stuff, and this turmeric just shows you another one of the awesome harvest.
That's going to be a greenhouse thing for us from now on.
Yeah. Awesome harvest. And see, I've got enough here to sell, which is amazing. Now, this little bitty spot, I can have my own, and people ask what I'm going to do with it. I don't use turmeric every day. I have it on hand if needed, and I have the powder, And I have fresh. So if I want turmeric tea, I can go in now and make me some tea. And this has amazing abilities. I'm not even going to try and tell you what it is. I encourage you to go look it up because I'll forget something. But if you have any ailment, this is what you need. Turmeric. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my queendom today. And Danny and I got to get busy. See y'all later from Crazy Days.
What you doing now?
Oh, I decided to check this ginger since it's going, this is the edible ginger, since you see the difference in the leaves.
One's ornamental and the other one's edible,
yeah,
okay.
This is more of an ornamental, this is the edible. And this one will put on what they call a pine cone flower. It's gorgeous when it blooms, so we're hoping it'll bloom in here. But this one is edible, and you see, I broke it off when I was messing with it, but look.
Depends on, I bet it's got a huge root system with it.
I mean, look at this.
Look at that.
That is prime.
Ginger's really good for your stomach and everything.
Prime ginger.
Organic at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I planted. I don't know if there's any more in there, but
one little piece of ginger is what she planted. Probably not. It usually grows pretty close to the plant.
Yeah.
That dirt's just so rich.
Isn't it?
You gotta love
dirt,
that.
Pawpaw.
You gotta love that soil. I mean,
That's some good dirt, Pawpaw.
I mean, that is fantastic.
And that's the quick weeding way.
Yeah, that's the way you quickly weed it right there.
We're ready for the next thing.
Look at that.
I'm gonna redo this bed and plant more turmeric. See, there's probably, that's a turmeric piece that was in there. You see
ginger.
that? No, wait.
That's ginger. I can look at it and tell you.
That may be the ginger piece I put in there.
Yeah, that right there is ginger.
So I can take that and put it back in there and it'll grow again.
Yeah, but that right there, look at that.
See? I mean, that's prime ginger there too. Oh, it smells good.
I can smell it strong.
Look at the little things. See, I can plant all that.
You can plant all of them. Yeah, those are rhizomes.
And it'll come back and I'll have more edible ginger.
Yeah.
And for your stomach and what is, you know, things that are coming and people need something, you can't go to the store.
Can't go to the store and buy the over-the-counter OTC or Prilosec and all this kind of stuff.
You need ginger.
You need
just
ginger.
Saying.
Ginger's the best thing in the world for calming a stomach
Isn't
down.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at that.
Look at this.
Man.
And they're in the same family.
They are. They're in the same family. Yeah.
But look at that. That's just, I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Ginger
just,
and turmeric.
Pretty.
It's a way to have something on
Beats that
homestead.
organic junk you buy in the store that actually comes from China. It's been sprayed when it crosses lines of countries. You know, they say, well, it was raised organically. Yeah, but they spray it from country to country with chemicals, even though it says organic.
This is amazing.
You don't get no better than that. That's what it's all about.
That's it.